Okay, this is the property on Appoline. So just wanted to do a video. You see we got the trees and vegetation out of the cracks around the porch. Took care of that. That's something that's in the scope of work to do as far as removing the overgrown trees. So we took care of all of that landscaping stuff. Now we just have to come back and cut the grass with the lawnmower. But all along the back fence, you can see all of that vegetation has been removed along there. It's all gone. We even removed the ones here. You can see the things cut here. It cut along there, along here. Okay. So I'm gonna go inside. We were able to get the railings loose from the nails and bolt them down. Going inside, you can see this door here that we shaved here, and we shaved quite a few of the doors in order to make them open and close properly. So if you remember the last video, that wasn't happening like that. Okay, so we repaired all of the doors that weren't opening and closing properly throughout the place. That's in the scope of work. In here, the countertop has been sealed up. No gaps. We actually shaved off one side to seal it tight, so that's all set. That was in the scope. Let's see. Anything in here? No. Besides the door shaving. And this is another door that we had to plane here. So we'll touch up the paint as we walk out. But the door, making the doors operable on the inside is in the scope, and that's all done. All right, so we're gonna go upstairs now before my battery dies on my phone. So within the scope was we had to peel back and repair that spot in the ceiling. We also had to repair this countertop here, which you can see no gap. Everything's secured down. So it's solid. That was in the scope. This patching was in the scope. In this bathroom, we ended up having to, this wasn't necessarily in the scope, but I left a little bit of this crack showing that we had the mud. So we're gonna take care of that because it did say patch where paint is peeling, but this is just a section of the wall where the drywall was still loose. We took care of the tile in here. So we got the rest of that tile up. So that's in the scope. That's done. And here, the side of the scope was repairing this back door, getting it up and operable, which we did. We have it sealed shut because we just want to make sure nobody else tries to kick it in the future. But that work is done, and that's in the scope. And here, it's not really that much lighting here, but you can see we cut the ceiling open. I have pictures of that, and installed the access door. So that's done. That's in the scope. And the window sills. So we went around and repaired all of the sills in the house just to see if there was any crack. One of them needed to be repaired, and as you can see, they're all done and good. We went around and checked all of them, and that's also in the scope. So we are going to work on now a couple of other things: the rear roof repair, the downspout extensions, the one piece of glass block window that's broken, and a few other things that's in the scope of work that we need to do. But a lot of the work that's in the scope for this project is really just things that had to be fixed on. So, you know, you can see in the video the house is looking pretty good, and we've managed to get to the majority.